about 15 to 20 minutes we'll be dropping down into Melbourne. A little bit earlier we'll be dropping into the outskirts, but we'll be dropping down into Melbourne and going around the ring road and heading in a westerly direction to Geelong. So come for a little journey. It's late at night and it is by far the best time to go through the city, let me assure you. Unless they're doing major road construction or something, but it should be alright tonight. Anyway, we'll see you when we get closer. Cheers for now. I've just had a protracted communication with my niece, which is really good because I love her to death. And we don't get to see each other very often. She lives a long way away from where I do. So we just had some communication a minute ago, which is why I didn't turn this back on earlier. So now we're just coming off the end of the Craigieburn bypass and about to join the Western Ring Road, or whatever they call it at this part. So we'll sweep down here underneath the other road and then we'll go and join onto it directly. Change lanes here in a minute. And then we'll change lanes again and blend in with the big road here. Nothing there, so we can move across. And then all of these lanes here eventually peter out or head left, which we don't want to. So that's why we're going to sit in this lane here. See, there's a exit ramp there, but also the far left lane finishes around about there, and then there's multiple roads all join and leave this particular road, so the middle lane is usually the best one, and at this time of night you're not impeding any traffic in any other lanes, you know, any other through traffic. Melbourne's a city of, I don't know, 3.5 million people, something like that. This is about as quiet as traffic ever gets here. So it's a good time of night to come through town. But they often do roadworks as a result of it being quiet, which can impede your progress a little. I'm not sure if there's anything of interest that I can pick out for you. It's just a road, I'm just driving, you're just getting a point of view. But Shortly we'll be going down a big hill we call the Big Dipper, and there'll be a road that goes off to the left, and if you stay left once you go there, it heads in towards the city of Melbourne on what's known as the Tullamarine Freeway. But if you veer left and then swing around to the right a little bit further down, heads you out towards the Melbourne Tullamarine Airport. But we'll remain on this road.
2.5 kilometres, keep right toward airport.
We'll remain on this road because we'll be going straight through, and in 20 minutes time or something we'll veer off to the right, which is the west, and head out on the Princess Freeway towards Geelong. This is the start of what we call the Big Dipper. So we'll be dropping down here, letting the engine brake do its bit. Have to help it a little bit with the foot brake. You could end up with God only knows what speed if you let it run off here, I'll tell you. May not pick it up in the camera, but that's a steep little pitch. This is heavily monitored with speed cameras and every other sort of camera known to man, traffic cams and whatever, which obviously identify every vehicle that's on it, so you got to do the right thing pretty much. You can creep up a kilometre or so over the speed limit.
Continue on Western Ring Road.
But yeah, the speed limit is 100, so you best not be doing 105, 110 or 120 or the sky will fall on you. I generally try and stick between 95 and 98 on here when it's light traffic. When I get up around 100, I tend to back off. I do not use cruise control ever. I just don't use cruise control. Nearly everybody I know does, but I do not. So it's all on the pedal with me. I like to have that control and connection with the vehicle. Don't let the electronics take over, because the cruise control, even with the modern adaptive cruise, doesn't anticipate. It reacts, but it does not anticipate. Whereas I can anticipate. In fact, I am at the moment. Even though that truck in front of me is actually getting away, I'm reading the traffic in front of him, so I know he may slow down in a minute, so I'm anticipating that. And no adaptive cruise control can think like that. So I just don't use it. Anyway, that's probably enough. Any more than this and you'll probably be bored out of your small mind. So this is just travelling through Melbourne on my way to Geelong.
Be in any of the 4 right lanes.
Cheers for now.